Giornata Butetta here at Lush Wine and Spirits in Roscoe Village. We have a real important person with us today. This is Alda Faccio from Corte Sant'Alda, straight from Italy. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you. Thank you.
Wonderful. Alda, tell us a little bit about where you're from and where the winery is.
Okay. The winery is Corte Sant'Alda. It's in the northeast of Italy. It's 1 hour from Venice. The city is Verona and my village is actually Mezzane. Mezzane is just in the middle between the classical area of Valpolicella and the Soave. So we are allowed to make Valpolicella and Soave. It's a very, very particular and unique valley.
Beautiful. How old is your winery?
My mom started 25 years ago. And she was working in a city, in an office. She was tired. She said, I want to move to the country. I want to try to make wine. And she did it, actually.
Well, that's very young winery compared to Italy, which has a long...
it is.
And I know you brought some wines with you from Italy. Can you tell us just a little bit about what we have right here? I know that they look wonderful. So.
Okay. The most important things of the winery is that we do organic since 10 years, and we do also biodynamic. We got the organic certification in 2006, and last year the biodynamic certification.
Wow.
So we try to make everything natural.
That's wonderful.
We make the typical wines of the area. The first one is Soave. For the Soave, we use local grapes. We use 80% Garganega and a little bit of Trebbiano di Soave. It's a very fresh and very minerality white wine.
Love Soave. It's one of those wines you always think of northern Italy, and fresh and just crisp and lovely.
Yeah.
So this is Vigna di Mezzane.
Vigna di Mezzane means vineyards of Mezzane. That is the name of the village, as I say.
And then you have the two different Valpolicellas?
Yeah, we have the regular Valpolicella and we have the Ripasso. The regular Valpolicella is Ca' Fiui. Ca' Fiui is just the old name of the estate. Ca means, in my dialect, means home, and Fiui means children. Ca' Fiui, it's our regular Valpolicella. We use Corvina, Corvinone, Rondinella and Molinara, so typical local grapes. We don't have any international grapes, so we don't have any Cabernet or Merlot. Everything is very local.
Perfect.
Yeah, this is Superiore Ripasso. Ripasso is not the name of the wine, it's just the name of the method, of the process, and means repaste. To make this wine, we use the regular Valpolicella, and we repaste the wine, the Valpolicella, in the skins of the Amarone in February. To make the Amarone, we dry the grapes from September until February. And then when we press the skins, the grapes to make these, we use the skins in this wine.
Wow, so you get a little bit of like the
of
raisin,
richness, yes,
of
red fruits and cherries. Then, after the fermentation, we age the Ripasso in cherry wood. Yeah, big barrels.
Like old barrels? Or?
Yeah, old barrels and big. Cherry wood was a tradition. You're gonna taste the mitas. Mitas is actually our special.
Wow, that's
Look,
very nice.
Also, the label is different. Like 3 years ago, we changed all the label, but not mitas. Mitas, it's our special because we don't make this wine every year, only in the best vintages with the best grapes. It's a full body wine as an Amarone, but we don't dry the grapes. It's just a regular Valpolicella. It's a Valpolicella Superiore, but...
What grapes did you say?
It's 80% Corvina and Corvina Grossa. Corvina and Corvina Grossa are the grapes that give to the wine the structure, the power.
Oh, beautiful nose. You get like dried fruit, but you also get this plum,
it's
black
very
cherries.
and it's also very elegant. All the barrels are old because we don't want the wine it's too oaky. That's why.
That's good. The wine, you really smell the place, which is I really like the terroir here. You have a
The soil,
smokiness.
the soil, my soil is actually very It's limestone, it's very poor, calcareous, so you can really feel the soil in our wine, especially because we work naturally.
Great. So now we have the Amarone della Valpolicella, 2004. This is really one of the, I guess, most well-known wines from this region, right? This is where the king
it's one of the most
region.
famous.
I remember drinking Amarone when I was young and I lived in Italy. It's one of my favorite wines. So tell us a little bit how you make this wine.
So to make the Amarone, we pick up the grapes in September. Everything is made by hand. We put the grapes in wooden boxes and then we leave the grapes drying until February in an open space. It's like a big room. It's covered on the top but open on the side. It's an attic. So we dry the grapes naturally. We don't use any air conditioner. We don't control the temperature and we don't have any fan. So to make the Amarone, we really need strong and then thick grapes. If the grapes are not perfect, we can make it. And then we press the grapes in February. After the fermentation, we age the Amarone in big barrels. So we use big oak and old oak.
Wow, that is a big process to make some wine. Do you make it every year? Or is
No, it's not easy to make it. And since we need healthy and strong, perfect grapes, if the harvest is not perfect, if the vintage is not good, we can't make it. And actually, we have the 2004 here. We are gonna have the 2006, and we didn't make it in 2005, for example. In 2007, we had the hail, so it was a big problem for us.
Wow, it's much more perfume. You get a lot of more aromas and herbs and sweet flavors.
And red fruits.
Very pretty wine.
A little bit of tobacco.
Yes.
Licorice, but it's a big wine. It's a full body wine, but I think it's old style Amarone. It's still fresh and like easy drink, even if it's a.
Yeah, I love smelling it because every time I get a different aroma. It's very pure, very, just exactly what I think of wines when Amarone. So, finally, we have a little half bottle of Recioto della Valpolicella.
Recioto is our dessert wine. So the same process of the Amarone. We dry the grapes, but then the fermentation in the Recioto starts and stops spontaneously when sugar and alcohol are on the perfect level. And we age the Recioto in small barrels, 125 liters for 1 year.
Is this typically always sweet? Recioto is good and sweeter wine, right? So you look at that, it's also the different...
in the different format,
Format's good. Yeah, very pretty wine.
Again, it's still fresh, very good acidity. It's a dessert wine, but I don't really like it with dessert. I prefer the Recioto with cheese or with a piece of dark chocolate. So
yeah, it would be perfect with some salty, sharp cheese.
Absolutely.
Well, Alda, very, very nice having your wines today and sharing them here.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much to Lush for letting us talk about wines and on this snowy and cold Chicago day. I'm sure you'll be waiting to come back very soon. So look forward. I'll be posting some pictures as well from the estate and some links to their website so you can learn more about Corte Sant'Alda. Thank you again for coming.
Thank
Cheers.
you.
Enjoy
Cheers.
Chicago.